Many different genes have the potential to promote slimness or overweight. Their expression, in most cases, depends on the environment, and the most important part of your environment is on your dinner table. But for all the complexity of genes themselves, understanding gene actions is not so difficult. While there are many genes, there are only so many functions they can control. They can influence your tastes and appetite. They can affect your tendency to store fat. They can adjust your calorie-burning ability and how well exercise works for you. That's about it. Just as Carnegie Hall has hundreds of different switches controlling more than 5,000 light bulbs, all they really do is make the room lighter or darker. There are 5 key gene effects. Let's look briefly at each of these. Number 1, taste genes. Can you inherit a sweet tooth? No question about it. About 1/5 of your taste preference comes straight from mom and dad. Number 2, appetite is not just about taste. It is also a question of quantity. Eating traits are not accidents. They are controlled by genes working through hormone signals. If you gain weight, for example, your fat cells produce more leptin, which reduces your appetite. If you lose weight, leptin's signal weakens, and hunger returns. The leptin gene works very differently from one person to the next. Women typically have more leptin than men, even if they have a similar amount of body fat. The amount of leptin in your blood is dramatically affected not just by genes but by the diet you follow. Number 3, chromosome 8 holds the gene for a key enzyme, called LPL, or lipoprotein lipase. This enzyme waits along the tiny blood vessels that course through your body fat, and its job is to extract fat that passes by ion particles in your blood, so they can pass into your fat cells for storage. LPL is critical to body weight. Just as in taste and appetite, you can change a tendency to store fat into a tendency to burn away calories by the foods you select. Number 4, chromosome 11 and insulin. The hormone insulin, coded on chromosome 11, is part of your body's system for turning your metabolism on after meals. Depending on the type of foods you choose, you can influence insulin's ability to spark a pronounced after-meal burn that releases calories as body heat, rather than storing them as fat. Number 5, exercise genes. When it comes to physical activity, you inherited some of your tendencies from your parents. A less than vigorous exercise aptitude can be easily tuned up by getting into a habit of more physical activity at the right time.